thought a lot about why people liked Nobody Won. And the action was great, and Ilya Naishuller shot it, and just, Greg Rementer oversaw the choreography. And so that's awesome. But I think that what really connected with people was they related to the tensions of being a dad and being a family man and having a relationship that's long-term, and the way it can be difficult. And so it was super important to me to reconnect with that family and make them feel real, make them feel like they love each other, but they struggle with the way life wears you down. And yeah, to me, it's in the DNA of Nobody, that if you don't get that right, it doesn't matter how good the action is. She has a more active role. She takes on some action, which at the end of Nobody Won, I said to her, would you be willing to do action in Nobody 2 if we get to do that? And she was like down for it big time. She trained for action in different films she's done, not to mention Gladiator, a great film. And she said, I'm ready to go anytime you want me to do that. To me, one of the themes of Nobody Won was a husband and wife who've lost touch with each other, and they've lost touch with the feelings of respect for each other and the way in which the other person is an active free agent who's made a choice to be in this relationship. And I wanted in Nobody 2 for the wife to remind Hutch that she too is a person of power and choice and ability, and she does that at the end of the scenes of the film, of the story. John Ortiz is amazing. He's one of our great actors, and he's in this film and wonderful as Wyatt Martin. And Colin Hanks, I love Colin. I did Fargo with Colin, and we knew we had a bad guy sheriff, but I needed him to be a guy you didn't suspect when you first meet him. And Colin is just a joy to watch play a very, very bad person. And then we have Sharon Stone, who is our quote-unquote big bad. And we needed a big personality and a big presence to play that part. Sharon ate it up. Well, Timo Tjahjanto is a fantastic director. He's made numerous films. The Night Comes for Us, one of them you can watch on streaming pretty easily. He does horror films and action films that are visually, involving and surprising and impressive. And I wanted this film to blow up bigger than Nobody Won. So I wanted those big visuals and those big sequences, and he was the man. The thing that I'm most excited about is, while it's true that Timo is expert in and brings the darkness and the bloodiness that he loves, that action film fans love, he also was up for the fun and the comedy of, say, the duck boat fight, which is more like a Jackie Chan film fight, and isn't really in line with what Timo has done in the past. So he opened up his vision to include ours, and he also brought his vision to another level with Nobody 2. Nobody Won is a film that is almost a personal film to me. My family had 2 break-ins, and when I talked to Derek Kolstad about the movie, I talked about those break-ins and how much feeling I had left inside me of frustration and resentment that I wanted to act out on screen. Nobody 2, we go to in my mind, it's the Dells. Of course, it's called Plummerville, but when I was a kid, I went on 2 vacations, one to the Illinois State Fair and one to the Wisconsin Dells. Sadly, the Wisconsin Dells is too damn nice and impressive for what we were looking for in Nobody 2. But it is reflective of, a family vacation where very often it's a little less relaxing than you wish it was.